Hey guys, welcome back to the Archive. We're here today with C Baby and Twnty Twnty. They're both here, Nashville locals. You guys are both rappers, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. So C Baby, I know you got a music video out last month called Trap One Time.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me about that? Tell me how that went and the inspiration behind that song.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start off on how the concept is. Basically, just the word trap. It just means basically like the environment that you're in. It can be at work. It can be like in a place, a neighborhood. It doesn't matter where you're at. It's just a trap. Wherever you decide to get your money at, that's your trap. That's where you get your money at. So therefore, I just wanted to say, let everybody know, trap one time. No matter what you're doing in life, just get some money.
Nice.
Just get some money.
Respect,
because without it, you know, some things are very hard in life.
Right. Yeah, that's very true.
Very hard. Yeah. So just trap one time, and the one that hosted, the one that directed it was a good friend of mine named Action. He come out of Murfreesboro. He got a lot of things going on. Y'all can he got a channel on YouTube called Core Vision. You can subscribe to that, and he's got shows a whole playlist of videos as mine as well. So you can just give him a good look.
Yeah, I was checking his channel out earlier. So Action and Core Vision, that's the same guy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So he does the video, the editing, and everything.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, definitely go check that out. Links will be in the description for that. Now in Trap One Time, and I heard you featured another song with the Fat Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard that one too. You shouted out Wilson County. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wilson
Shout
County.
out Wilson County. Were you born and raised Wilson County? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was. I was raised in Mount Juliet. I was born in Lebanon. My mom is predominantly from Watertown in Lebanon, and my dad was from Mount Juliet.
Okay.
So I stayed in Mount Juliet area, but as I got older, whatever, I always got a lot of family in Lebanon because of my mom or whatever. So I always seen both sides, both cities, both towns, or whatever you want to call it. And I knew everybody. And then when I got to that's when I bumped in and started moving around in Lebanon of Wilson County, then that's when I got real serious about the rap stuff because I bumped into other artists that felt the same way that I did. So that's how that went.
And that's also something else I noticed is that I was going through your page and I noticed you're very heavily supportive of other artists around, like in the scene that you're with. Yes,
because how I feel like in my area in Wilson County, there's a lot of talent with these kids, and I just try to reach out and whenever I can because I'm a fan of music before anything,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like all genres of music, not even just rap. I mean all kinds of music, but anyone that's doing the same thing that I'm doing in my area and they're good, I'm gonna support them every single time and make sure they get known because it's not all about me. You know
yeah.
I like to put other people their roses and give them their praises as they're doing, you know what I'm saying, the same thing that I'm doing and trying to strive to go to the top.
Exactly. It's a good mindset. I wish I could say the same about our genre of metal bands.
I feel like it's pretty good in Nashville.
I feel like it's getting better.
Yeah, I feel like
are they separated? They all divided? Or
I think that
some are, some aren't.
I feel like the difference between like genres would be not so much here. Like every local band, you know, that we've had on the podcast and everything within metal, like they've all been great. Everybody's supportive, but in other areas, it's kind of like if you start going up, they want to tear you down because they feel like they won't.
Yeah,
you know,
competition.
Yeah, they feel like it's competition rather than like let's all, you know, raise each other.
Well, in all of this, Wayne, it is fairly friendly competition.
Right. Yeah.
But just not showing the next person love or support at all. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, that's another.
That's a whole nother setup. Like I mean, because they're no different than me. How I feel like we're all a fan of, we like the passion of music, so therefore we should all be trying to give a compliment or motivate somebody to get to where they need to get. It doesn't matter how long it takes, we're all going to get there at some point. It just, you might have that one single, that one hit, that one thing that just hits. I mean, that doesn't mean I can't do it right behind you. I look at it as motivation.
Yeah, exactly.
If somebody was doing something that I wasn't doing, I'm just going to sit back and
you see it's
and try to strategize and like see what they did or just study it and then put my own spin onto it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now, going forward into this year, you said you have an album coming out.
Yes, next year I missed the deadline because the type of energy I want is feel good music. Like it's all summertime music. People that have it in their car while they're going out partying and stuff like that. I just want everything up tempo. So therefore I missed that deadline. So therefore it'll be coming out in April.
Okay.
It'll be coming out in April. But it's right now I'm just getting a little breathing room. So therefore to get everything squared away. The CD is pretty much almost done. All I'm doing now is just mixing the mastering, and then the next goal is to get the cover of the CD. I'll be doing that in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll just be heavy promoting the cover of the album or whatever on every platform, whether it be on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or whatever.
I respect the ability to push it off, even though it's like really close to being done.
Yes.
Like understanding that you can push it off and then have time to promote, because I feel like that's a lot of people.
That's the best way now.
Yeah,
that's the best. That's the best way. That's the right way. That's how I always did things. I just don't like to unexpectedly just drop something because you're not gonna get the full vibe, or everybody's not gonna get the attention of it. So I feel like you need to promote it like 4 or 5 to 6 months ahead.
Have a plan.
Or whatever.
I feel like
as you're doing that, still working, like shooting visuals, videos, and stuff like that, and already have them lined up. So when you do drop it, you're coming back to back with the videos.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's looking like, he's doing it for real. Yeah, he's serious.
Yeah, he's got his game plan.
Yeah,
now.
he's coming.
That's
for
what I mean.
real.
It's like a lot of people will finish like a song and then
Push it out immediately.
Yeah, just like, okay, the album's done, here it is, and then they're like, you have nothing to follow up with. So it's very smart.
Yeah, I like to do things the right way. Come out with a single first,
Mm-hmm.
or a couple of visuals.
Yeah,
and then for the album, come out with 1 or 2 singles, or then put it on platforms or whatever, and then whatever gets the most views of, then I'll release a visual to it.
Yeah,
I just do what the fans want to do.
Yeah,
instead it ain't always about which one I like is the best. It's about what they want, because it's about them. Because without them, I'm nothing. Without my fans, I am absolutely nothing. So that opinion counts the most.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could be a hit or miss. The one I think that would work is not always the one that worked. The one that I didn't think it would work would be so simple. That's the one that everyone runs.
The one
with.
that you hate is like, your least favorite on the album is always like
the one that was effortless. The one that didn't take no thought process or no time to even write it or nothing like that. So y'all like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We was on the way over here listening to some music, and he was like, "This is my favorite one on here." I'm like, and I'm thinking I done heard a lot of his music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I'm thinking in my head, no, I don't like that one. It's not like that one. He like, this is that one right
It'll be
here.
received differently by everybody for sure.
Yeah.
That's with us too. Like our least favorite song is our most played on Spotify, and we're like, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Why not?
Yeah.
But so Jimmy, 2020. You got anything going on with that in the next year?
And the next year, man, I'm working on building my studio right now. So there's a little, cuts in the corners I gotta take care of first before I can. But
nice.
It's another artist that's with me. His name is Mainstream, and it's A1. We're a group called Twnty Twnty. I go by U.S. And so but really, man, we just it's like a back burner project right now. So nothing online, but we hadn't scheduled any dates on anything. But it's probably late summertime, something like that.
Cool. So you're gonna be doing producing and.
Man, I would like to get into that.
Yeah.
I actually have a studio that only needs to be hooked up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just working on that. I'd like to learn from engineers or anything, and just record like local artists so I can, get better on myself. And hopefully one day he just come in there at any time, any given will he wants to record without worrying about just money and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely.
I was gonna ask you those the plans to get this guy in there, get some ideas flowing. And,
exactly. That's exactly what it is. To be honest with you, he don't know it, but he's slick. He's slick.
Surprise.
Know it, but, exactly. So.
And it help both of us on either end.
Yeah.
I get to learn with him. Learn a lot of things. He can show me as well.
Yeah. And it's good to know the ins and outs of both
and it's also
music.
It's also the I feel better with having somebody mix or master my craft, and they're already a fan of it, so they already got the ear for it and know how I'm supposed to sound, or they can nitpick or know what's to do, and I don't have to tell them.
Right.
That's more easier, especially when you. I just feel it's always been that way. I always try to go to a studio where they're fond of my music, so therefore I'm not going in there just winging it. They know what I'm supposed to sound like and know what I'm supposed to do. And know what type of sound I'm trying to find. Yes. So that it just ain't trying to get the money. So they really take their time and really. And try to nitpick and fix it and hear the sounds. If it's off, they're gonna find it quick, fast.
Right.
Yeah. I think that can extend to like any other part of your musical career, not just the recording aspect. it's just like a rule of thumb. You want to surround yourself with people on your team that are fans of you and want to work with you, and they're not expecting a payout. They just generally want to put effort to it because they love what you do.
Yep. That's the only ones I like
While
to be
making
around.
money too. Yeah.
It's like S-Time.
Well, the ones that don't expect one,
Right. No, for sure.
those are usually the best ones to have. Like
Just caring about your music and not just going in there and tracking something and being like, yeah, that's fine, just because they want to get it done.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. Definitely. So, go into the names, like how you got the names. You got C Baby and then TV
Got TV ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. C Baby. All right. I changed my name. See, I used to be in a group when I was younger, back in like junior high and high school. The group called Prospect Boys. It was just three kids that came together from all different, different aspects of life, and we came together because we like music, and then we finally formed a group in high school, and it got very seriously. Started pressing our CDs, and we did stuff, and did shows and stuff like that, and I was going by LC then, so I'm named after my father, and his name is Cisco, so that makes me Little Cisco. I was going by LC, but then I got as of age. It was a rapper that retired his name. He wasn't gonna be called that no more. He wasn't gonna be called Baby no more. So therefore, I said that's what I'm gonna be. Because I've always been the baby, no matter where I've been or whoever I'm hanging with. I was telling him earlier, like it doesn't matter. I've always been the youngest. I always was with the ones that I wasn't supposed to be with because I was so in rush to grow up and know what they know, and because they was doing a lot of stuff, and I'm like, man, I want to do that too. And they always used to tell me, you can't know, you're too little. I'm like, man, I think I get older. But finally, I turned my name into C Baby because also, like I said, I'm named after my daddy, so therefore it was gonna be Baby C. But it was a rapper back then in the '90s. He was from Atlanta, named Baby C. So I just flipped it around and said C Baby. So that makes me Cisco's baby.
Nice, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and TV Ready, that was just something that I came up with when I wanted to do this for real. Like I don't like talking about it, but back a long time ago, I used to be a different way. You know what I'm saying? I was struggling. I was going on the wrong path. And I got incarcerated a couple of times. And then that last time, I did a year straight. It was the longest I ever did, and I had to do it day for day. And I was just in there, just trying to really just mentally get myself together and know that when I got out of here, I had to change something about me. Otherwise, I'm gonna get the same results.
Right.
So therefore, I just asked. I mean, I know. I'm not condoning anything about it, but if you do notice or you do feel like there's a higher power or a higher calling or whatever, I felt like I asked him a question and asked him what I needed to do and put it in full-fledged, like put it in vision what I need to do when I get out. And since I've got out, I've been around nothing but music. He's everywhere I go. He always throw music at me. Anything dealing with music, I say I want it. I embrace it. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna run from it because I know this is what I want to do because he showed me so many times this is what you need to be doing, and I always run from it. But now that I asked him to make it plain for me, everything's been effortless. Like the songs, the creativity about it, the just the being charismatic, and that's how I got the TV Ready, because I felt like TV Ready is a brand that I can always run with. If anything was to happen, go on, I can always with that name alone, I can put so many different spins on it. I can sell TV Ready shirts, TV Ready cologne, TV Ready pants.
No, it's smart brand for sure. Yeah,
everything is TV Ready.
Yeah.
I mean, even for the ladies, TV Ready lipstick. I mean, everything you do has got to be TV Ready. So therefore, that's a nice name, and I just ran with it because I feel like anytime I'm doing music, I always want to be in the public eye as presented as TV Ready. Like no matter, I'm never camera shy. I've already looking like I've already done this before, because this is all what I've always wanted to do all my life. I knew I would be doing this as I got older, and now I'm doing it. It's like nothing new. It might be new to them, but it's nothing new to me. So I gotta present that as I'm TV Ready.
Yeah.
You gotta do the ad lib, the baby.
Oh, the baby. Yeah. Baby! They know that. Anyone that heard the songs just know that it'll never be me on a song if you don't hear my name in the background, or you don't hear me saying TV Ready, or you don't hear me representing my fam, which is my squad, well, it's not my squad. I came into the squad. Who started it is a good friend of mine named Teasy. They call him JT. He came and made a as far as a family. That's what the fam stands for. Is really family. It's all enough. That's all we embrace it. You can always catch me around my family. Anything what I'm doing, whether it be working or in the streets or music, I try to keep it real family oriented. Because family, they're not gonna be they should be the last ones I think would ever cross you out. I mean, money shouldn't change.
Yeah.
Money shouldn't change your family. Yeah, it does happen, but I wish it. But in my family, I try not to condone that or insinuate that. Like, money will never change me. I'm not gonna, like, if I ever got some money, some real money, like, I wouldn't even spend it on me first. It's strictly to my family.
Yeah, you're not gonna be like, fuck you. Like,
no. I always say that, man. Hey, anything I got a real check, man, I'll pay my mama's house all the way out. I want to kill that mortgage, man.
That's cool. So when it comes to, you're saying like dropping your name in the back of a track and saying like baby and stuff, is that like growing up you heard that, in music and you're like, I'm gonna do that someday, or like how do you?
It just take time. Just a repetition of knowing that you gotta have a brand to say. Yeah. To let everybody know that you on the song.
Like they hear it and they know.
Right, they know. Like I said, if you don't hear that, there's no way that's him. That's not C Baby on that song, because he's got a certain niche. Yeah. He got a pattern in his songs. No matter what, he's gonna always sneak in his names and his ad libs or the fam. It's gonna always be like that. No, I can't stop it because now I know it works, and I know the way I put them in there, and it just lets me know that y'all hearing my songs, but also you're hearing also the brand of who I am. Without me saying it, and really in reality, it's really just at that point now it's just nothing but what they call that. It's just a tag now.
I was gonna say it's like a tagline.
Yeah, just a tag now. They just.
That's why I told him to say it, because he said it in every song.
Copy and paste it. They just copy and paste it now. I ain't gotta say it no more.
Yeah, you use the same one for all of it. Yeah.
And now we got it.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all
just throw in the background here and there.
Yeah. That's cool.
Definitely.
Can you imagine if metal bands did that? Like,
well, I originally or instantly thought about Kirk Hammett with so the guitar version of that is like putting a wah.
Yeah, that's true.
On every solo, like it's him.
Yeah. So I guess,
and there's tones, like
definitely
when you hear a certain tone, you'll know it's somebody.
Yeah.
There's certain producers you can tell when they're producing a song.
Producers for sure.
Yeah, producers. Yeah, the tags.
Yeah. So I guess kind of in a way, everybody does have like their own tagline, their own brand. There's
usually a way you can tell if there's, it's a little bit harder than a word, but
goal for a musician.
That's good,
to have like
want that.
Tag,
people to know that that's you, like without seeing the name come across on the radio or something. It's just like they instantly know. Yeah. Even if they never heard the song by you.
If you never heard the song, or you cut on the radio late, and you don't know who it is, but I'm gonna let you know exactly who it is on that song. Like there's no in the world. You're gonna 2 minutes, a second into it. Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
That's him. Yeah.
Always
took me a while to get there. Now, it took me a long time, but I just got to studying and just it's repetition. Because I used to be rapping all over the place when I was younger. I mean, I would have a hook, but my songs, like the verses or something, would never match the identical hook or the chorus or however you want to say it or whatever. But now it's just effortless. Like I stay in a box. Like whatever it's about, it could be about that monitor right there. I'm gonna stay right there in that lane. In my 16 bar format, I'm gonna talk about nothing but that monitor and make it sound real good.
Oh man, so that's a cool thing to go into, just like forming lyrics and stuff. So like just talking about that, when you're writing lyrics and everything, so how do you go about that?
I go about it?
Yeah, just like writing lyrics and
sometimes it depends on the situation. Like when I was incarcerated, like I didn't have no beats or whatever, so therefore I'm just only going off. I'm just writing or whatever. But usually when I'm out here though, I let the beat carry me. I like if I hear it the first time, and it carries me or it gives me a tingly sensation or goosebumps, I know that's the one. I just don't know what I'm gonna say yet, but I know that's the one because that's the one that gets me. It triggered my ear too quick. I just like the pattern of it. I like the sound of the samples they're using. So therefore, or any kind of snare or drum, it could be the slightest thing. And I just know that's it.
Right.
That's it. So therefore, I listen to it, and then I just let the feelings it just take over me, and then that's when I find the chorus or whatever. That let me know if it's a fun song or a love song, or that let me know if it's a really deep, I'm gonna get personal song. Tell them about my life and stuff like that. And then once I get and then how I go from there, me hearing the beat, and then I get the chorus, and once I get the chorus, that's a rap. The verses are nothing. Because I'm just talking about everything that's in my life, and that's to a T, because don't nobody know me better than me.
Right. Do you figure out like the rhythms first, or
the patterns, the cadence on how I'm gonna carry it? The how the beat is. Like if it's got melodies, I try to stay in that flow. I just try to ride it I just try to ride it however the beat is. However the tempo is, that's how I'm gonna ride it. I'm just not gonna change my voice. You're gonna know it's me. It's just I might speed it up a little bit, but I'm never gonna do nothing bogus and start high pitching, something like that. Sound like Michael Jackson or something like that. But I just keep it in my form and try to attack it the best way I can, and try to ride it the same way of how I got the mindset of being TV ready. Like right now in the rap industry, everybody's speeding up the tempo of the cadence and the rapping or whatever. And you can't really, like the Migos and stuff like that. They're going all quick, and you can hear them now. They're slowing it down a little bit, but I'm from an area where they wasn't doing it like that. Like in the '90s and the early 2000s, people like 50 Cent and them, they're talking and you can hear them.
Right.
They're really spitting lyrics or whatever, instead of what they call quote unquote right now that mumbo rap and stuff like that. So therefore I'm trying to keep up with the kids in my age bracket or a little younger than me, but I'm trying to change the form. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I don't want to speed up my flow. I want to slow it down so you can hear what I'm saying. But have it on up tempo beats to make it feel like the kids kids like to dance now and stuff like that when they're around their associates or friends or whatever. They dance and come up with dance moves. So therefore I like to keep them type of up tempo beats. But I want to say something. I want to say something to you though. Or I might catch you with a catchy hook or something like that to reel you in, but my verses, I'm gonna be really saying something to you. I want to give you some type of knowledge or something like that. I'll let you learn. I'll let you tell you something that I've been through, and hope you don't take that route.
Yeah.
I will say that's what I've always enjoyed about rap. I'm not too into like the new school stuff. Like,
right.
What I've always enjoyed about rap is it's like a conversation, like someone sitting down and talking to you and telling you, like just speaking to you.
Not all of them can do it.
That's what music should be like. It should be like a conversation between you and your listener.
Yeah. Some people got that niche. Some of them don't.
Yeah.
I just work on it. I just know for a fact I do.
Yeah.
I do. It took me a while to do it, but I know that I just don't. I'm not just a rapper that's just trying to rap. I'm trying to say something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, because I know that eventually, like, you can only do that for so much. Because in the industry, they did narrow it down to three things: jewelry, cars, and money.
Yeah.
No, I want to get outside of that. I want to get outside of that, and then women. They might have that and women. I might do those type of songs. You know what I'm saying, for the radio or get the spins or something like that, where they on iTunes and get all the, you know what I'm saying, the clickbait and all that stuff. I do that, but within the album, but 80% of it's gonna be personal.
You ever think about doing like a concept? So
it's gonna be a series, a TV ready. It'll be like a 3 album series, or it start off as a mixtape series, and if something ever happens, God forbid, to blow up, it'll go back into an album series. It'll be start off with I Am TV Ready. Then the second one will be I've Been TV Ready. And then the third one is I'm Still TV Ready.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I dig how you like plan out the, all the branding and stuff.
Yeah.
Very smart. But, oh man. Oh, I wanted to go into where did Twnty Twnty come from?
Oh man, me and my it's really it's actually the dude that he went to elementary school with, and he became one of my good close friends, and now one of my best friends. This is blood family, and they actually started rapping together. And like he said, they've been doing it since like elementary school and junior high.
Yeah.
And I actually came from Davidson County schools and started going to Wilson County schools with all my family that I really didn't know I had. And I just knew that was around and never seen them unless we was playing sports. And so really Twnty Twnty just came from like, man, that's a vision we had, is a 2020 vision. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just wanted to give it all we had. But once you give it all you had, like he said, it's different pages in our book. Like, he's been doing it for so long. He's had back burners and stuff like that. We've been in and out of, writing music, not writing music, coming back to it. It's all resulted back to the same thing, which is music.
Yeah.
So the TV ready stuff, 2020 vision, basically that's what it is. We got 2020 vision on Clear Eye View. So
I remember when he didn't even rap. He came. He had a studio session one day. He just picked me up. Him and my other boy, the one that he's in the group with. And he picked me up. And he was like, "Man, we got a session or whatever. We've been doing some songs or whatever." I said, "Man, yeah." I'm in the back seat, like, "Man, yeah, all right." I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna make sure they gonna." I'm he's like, I'm gonna take you." He took me to the same studio that I've been going to all my life. So I'm like, okay, maybe he is for real. And then I'm like, all right. And then we get up and I'm still not believing it. But then they cut the beat on, and then and the first song he had to start it off with, it was him. I'm like, let's see what he gonna say. And he came, and when he started the song off, I said, "Oh man, I was in there too hype. I was too crunk. I mean, cause he's been around me all the time. He's been the one that's always in my ear. I mean, you need to be doing this. My whole entire life, ever since I was little, you need to be doing this. This is what you need to be doing." And then for him to do it, it's like, man, this is crazy. I remember when he couldn't rap.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, so 2020 is just basically the 2020 vision we had, man. I got my alias is just U.S. I go by Under Surveillance. That's what it stands for. That's like one of the only few times I've ever said like what it actually means. But I just like lifestyles you live, like, you know what I'm saying. I just
he's
felt like I
always
was
being
under
watched.
surveillance. So
They getting watched.
and then my partner in crime, man, he goes by A1, and he kind of deciphered from different names, and I kind of gave him that name as well, but I agreed on it with him because to me he's always A1. He got his flaws and stuff, but whenever I need him, to me he A1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's A1 sauce. You want the best,
Right.
Yeah. So
Shout out A1 too, man.
man, what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I wanted to go into about like how you said you've been in and out of music and everything, like through your life you come, you're doing it and then you stop, but you always come back to
That's
it.
exactly what I want to talk about. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, and like I think that's really interesting. It's like there was some, I can't remember who had a video about it, but they're talking about how it's kind of like a curse to be a creative because like you can't escape like doing this. It's like you can try to get a normal job, and you can try to just live a normal life, but you have this
Always gonna come
calling
back
to
to
it.
it.
Like
When
you
it's
have to do it.
When it's your purpose, you can't run away
Yeah.
from that.
And people don't get that, and it's like I have to do this.
If it was your calling to set up and go with your buddies to set up a podcast, you can't deny that.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna happen. No matter if no matter if you said no. If it was a 2-vote yes and you said no,
You
it was
eyeball out.
it's gonna still spin around to where you might have said nay then, but it's gonna be a yay. There's just no way around it.
Yeah.
Because this might be a stepping stone to be going somewhere else, to be doing something major, and you'll be sitting around like, man, I was gonna say no. I said no.
Right.
And now look at what.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Like
When you up 1.2 million followers up there on the YouTube on the channel, and you said no at the beginning.
Yeah. I don't say no.
Yeah.
Always say yes.
Pretty much. No, Trey always agrees
Oh,
to
sure.
everything.
You're a busy man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's crazy, like, just doing music, when we moved out here and everything. To a lot of people, it just seems crazy, going for that.
Where'd you move from?
I'm from Kansas.
From upstate New York. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah.
All over the whole band.
Yeah.
How y'all meet each other?
So,
Hey, in Biloxi, it'd be a lot of plays. Like, everybody goes down there that does concerts and stuff like that in Biloxi. Yeah.
yeah, me and
Yeah, all those
me
casinos.
and him
That's a
moved
place
here
somewhere.
together.
Okay.
And so, like, because New York and Kansas, Nashville's,
Yeah.
like, halfway. And then, when we were trying to find members for the band, we just happened, everybody was from everywhere, because it's pretty rare to
That's
have people,
usually how it is.
born here now,
Right.
so, and growing up here, so.
That was something I wanted to bring up. Was like, does that differ between rap and metal? Is like something I was curious about. In rap, do you see more local participation from like people who are born and raised versus like people that moved in from out of state? Because amongst us, from our experience of like the people that we've had on here and the people that we talk to, everybody's kind of just from different areas.
Well, and in the rap, down here, it's really only local. Like, people is not gonna. If you're good, like, this is not the. I would be the first one to tell you, this is, if you're gonna try to start off a rap career, this is the last place to go to. This is because not everybody is gonna accept it because they see you every day and they know you. So therefore, it's not not embracing what you're doing. They're trying to be against it.
Right.
And those are the ones that, and I'm not like it like that because y'all are doubters or non-believers.
Yeah,
so it's my goal at the same time as I'm making the best music I can is to turn you into a believer at the same time. Because you don't understand me now, but that doesn't say that you won't. You just don't get it yet.
Right.
And then majority of people just like to be shown instead of told. So therefore, instead of me telling you that I'm gonna be TV ready and I'm gonna take us to another level that no one ever did it around where I'm from, you're gonna hear that through one after the other. But I start showing you, that's different. Then you'll start. That's when it start the beginning of turning you into a believer. Because in the rap thing, a rap career is now. See, you got now the mecca right now in the generation of the rap is Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
That is where everybody goes. That where you'll see in Atlanta that not everybody's from Atlanta, but they're right there in Atlanta and they're claimed they're from Atlanta, but they're not from Atlanta. They just happen to blow up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They might be from Tennessee, but they had to drive down there to get a deal. Or if they was even closer up north, the quickest place would be to go to New York because where our record companies are.
Right.
So therefore, to answer your question though, yeah, it's more predominantly local around here. You're not gonna see somebody from out of town is coming in and doing it. You'll see it every Southern, but it's very rare.
Yeah. People don't move here.
People don't move here. It's called the Music City, but it's not the Music City. They don't embrace love like far as the country music, like the Music City. Yeah. But as far as the rap stuff, no.
Even that, I wonder about it. Like in the country, I'm like, they select their few people, and then everybody else, they're just like play on Broadway and play covers.
But there's been a lot of them that blow up.
True. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Even you guys genre, that's in the country music, being here in this area is probably tough for you.
It is for sure.
It's interesting.
I just found out a couple of years ago that I didn't know Miley Cyrus was from Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like what you from, like Dixon, Franklin, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Franklin.
Yeah, my vocal coach Lucas, he lives right down the road from fucking their family. Damn.
Yeah, but yeah, metal out here is.
It's tough to get into, yeah, for sure.
Just because there's not a lot of venues that
Yeah.
So I seen that Top Golf's got that venue up there, and I've seen a lot of metal. I've seen a lot of heavy metal groups.
Yeah, we saw Polyphia there.
Oh, really?
So
which is
big
bands,
that's more for like I'd say regional to national level artists that come through that are like on like a big tour.
Yeah.
Like they'll get booked there, but like
we're too small for that.
Yeah, local bands they have a difficult time in Nashville. There's not a lot of venues that'll.
But I feel like that's with any genre, even country, because like they're only gonna want you to play your covers if you're downtown and stuff.
True.
You know, like if you're trying to break out,
like in a bar or something.
Yeah,
if you're on Broadway, you're gonna be playing a cover probably.
Yeah, like
and it might be outside the building.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why like songwriting, I feel like is really the big thing here. You know, if you're a songwriter, you can come here and try to do that. Yeah, network.
Now there's a lot of them that now that's different. Now I see a lot of producers that come from different states and come here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of producers. That's where the most money is. That's where the most money is at. If I could be a producer, if I could make beats, I'd rather do that than rap.
Yeah, you're gonna be learning. So
yeah,
well,
yeah. So and I feel like that. You know, have you ever made your own beat or anything? Have you ever thought about messing with that or?
I do, and sometimes like see when I started a group of Prospect Boys and stuff like my boy Shelton, he showed me how to do it on Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops.
And he was Fruity Loops, and he also have he have his Triton too right next to it, or he have his Triton or his another laptop, but he had it all hooked up together or whatever, and he would show me certain stuff, and then like I think three of the beats I did make. He just made all the melodies or whatever, but I made all the bass drums and snares and all that and stuff like that. I made all that, but I just stopped. I just like as years progressed, I was like, you know what, he's the coldest. I'm just let him do his thing. I just do my part with the rapping.
Right.
That's what I did. I never did no, but if I need something, like if I got if I write a song without a beat, and I'm not around a beat, and then I get around to a producer, I try to make it to the best to make them understand how I want it, like whether I got to tap on a table or do a beatbox with my mouth or whatever.
Right.
Try to give them the basis and then let them build around it or whatever.
Can you beatbox really well?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We used to
Can we
do
get a little sample? We haven't had a beatbox yet.
he need the pencil. That's what he used to
The
be.
pencil?
We used to go every morning in junior high.
Like back
we
in
had
the
this little group.
like
It
when
was-
in the 90s and stuff, how they would freestyle and stuff. They used to have the regular
True,
simple
yeah,
beat. They would have
yeah.
the simple. They would go.
Yeah.
something.
Oh, that's so good. Hell yeah.
Then I add something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Trey, drop the bar, bro.
Yeah.
What was that thing we did on the Pornhub video?
yeah. But that's
shit.
cool. Have you ever thought
That's
about
sick.
doing like just recording that and then doing, you know?
Oh yeah. As a freestyle or something, I've
Yeah.
done that. But I'm gonna wait till like. I've always been a plan. That's crazy. You asked that, man, because I always thought about that when I was younger. So therefore, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I always thought about because I like to be different. I like to see to break it back to like the old rap and stuff like that. I have one where I'm just doing heavy percussion while my mouth beatboxing and then record it like that and
Yeah.
then let them mix it down and make it sound real good and
Yeah.
then me rap over it. Like, I
Sure.
always wanted to do that. I wanted to do it.
That's
yeah,
wild. I've
that's the
never
old
heard that.
feel. That's the
Yeah.
old feel how old rap used to be back in the 80s when they started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like the progression of seeing like with technology? Like, is it pretty wild to think of how something as a kid you're like, it's really, I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty simple to do. I mean, not simple, but you know what I mean? Like it's accessible where you don't have to go pay $20,000 for
Right.
Studio time.
Yeah.
I've seen it change. So you going to the studios, like I remember when you would have they would have tracks like now where they got it set up, like you would have to do everything on a different track.
Yeah.
Back then, now you can just do it all as one. Now you know what I'm saying, like with the like far as Pro Tools and stuff like that, like the mixing it down and stuff. Like you ain't got to be all over the place. Like I can just do like 2 or 3 tracks, and then they'll mix all that down, and it'll sound better than you doing 50 to 80
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy how we've grown this technology.
Yeah, it's
It's
grown a
amazing.
lot.
Yeah.
Like far
I'm
as
pretty
like
sure
that,
y'all
like
seen it
the
too.
Oh, yeah.
like the sounds and stuff you can get now. Like back then,
Yeah.
like it wasn't no audio tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None
it's
of that.
insane.
No
man.
samples or
No-
anything you
none
can
of-
use.
It's like,
None
the
of
stuff that we have is just, if you went back 30 years ago, it's, you know, tens of thousands of dollars. You know, it's
Exactly.
the sounds that you can get now, even free sounds that you can find online. You know, if you really dig, like,
It's
you can
nuts,
find
man.
good stuff.
I bet y'all can just make stuff sound good with just what you got here.
Oh yeah,
So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, like it's good enough to listen to. You know, like we did our whole EP ourselves, and then,
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
Certainly try.
and like just everything.
Hey, y'all ever put y'all stuff on SoundCloud?
We do
We
have
have a couple
Yeah.
things. on
We did
SoundCloud.
our instrumental stuff on. I think we have all of it on SoundCloud
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I see little
Surprisingly.
likes come through every now and
Yeah.
then on the band
On
email.
some-
It'll say
I
like
think
somebody
that's
like,
a-
oh, we're looking back at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a big genre thing too. Is like I see like more rap and R&B and stuff like that doing well on SoundCloud.
That's
Where-
how the record companies find them,
Yeah.
and they go get their
That's so
A&Rs
crazy, yeah.
to go look at the SoundCloud and see who's #1 or who got the
Okay.
#1 songs and stuff
Yeah.
like that for the most weeks and stuff, and then they start tuning in to what they really got going on, as far as they outlets like their Instagrams or Facebook and stuff like that, and see if they got a lot of videos or views and stuff on YouTube, and then they'll just go take a A&R and go look, and then go look at the and then they approve it or not, and see if I think we could take a shot on him.
Right. Yeah.
That's how that normally works. Like SoundCloud is the best thing now. Like it's see, I come from. I remember when, like, if you wanted to reach out to any record company, you would have to mail in your
Yeah,
your,
right.
your, your, your
Press
CDs,
release.
your three songs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna do.
And yeah, or go all the way, or just go up there and go there, and just take off in your car and just go find, and then go to a record company. But now you don't have to do that no more. Like that's the best thing I like now. Like you can just use your Instagram and you can blow up overnight.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing is like no matter who you are, you can make a career out of it. Like you don't necessarily need a record company or
Self-made.
anybody really backing you.
No, you don't really need them until you start to want to go out of your region.
Right. So like to reach a certain level.
A certain level. So therefore you need that big record company to give you a push to reach different regions. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like I would be predominantly nothing in the southern region, but if I happen to start to the point where you can't even ignore me now. I need a record company that's what gets me to get that play on the radio. To get, I mean, well, they don't get to play on the radio, but much more of an international push.
Well, I don't know how record labels work differently through, genres either.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
I'm sure it works about the same.
Yeah.
As far as like how the business goes.
Probably.
Because I mean, you'll have your people that shop out your song, and you'll have your people that are connected to certain like broadcasting media groups themselves.
Yeah.
And they'll have like a playlist of things they take from certain labels.
I definitely think that you can achieve, if we're talking about success as pay for your life through your music, I think that you can do that DIY. But if you want to go to like where you're like
national tours,
the next level, then you definitely have to have something to propel you.
I agree.
You need somebody who knows that. World. Yeah.
It's also the way the industry is. It's like you can't get that level unless you are with those people because they know the people to get you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and then they take your.
It's all about connections.
Just don't sell your soul.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck in no 360 deal.
Jimmy,
oh man,
me and you're gonna talk about some conspiracy stuff soon, man. I've heard you with your name alone under surveillance and the comment you just said. I'm like, this man's into some conspiracy stuff. I can tell.
Always.
Man.
Stay on the surveillance.
That's something we talk about a lot. It was like with cell phones and stuff. It's like, man, people know where you are 24/7. Like,
my fucking cell phone cut on the other day. I was talking to my aunt and it's sitting on the step, and I just started talking to her and it said, "Could you repeat that again for me?" And I'm like,
"Oh, FBI agent."
Yeah.
So I just did the Tough Mudder, and the way they find your pictures is you just upload a selfie and then it'll like facial track like all of your.
Oh, dead serious?
Yeah, so all you gotta do is upload a selfie and then it'll find it'll scan through all the pictures and it'll
find you.
It'll find you, yeah.
So one picture I found like 300.
Yeah, just because like
that's crazy.
It's the same thing as like Facebook. If you like if somebody uploads a picture, it's like, were you tagged in this? Yeah, is this you?
Yeah. I got you.
It's crazy, man. AI is getting crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It'd be funny.
That makes sense though.
Makes you feel good. You're very unique.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Yeah.
What's the latest thing you guys done?
Latest thing we've done? Is this about us now?
No, it's not about you. I didn't know you did music and stuff like that until you remember I was talking about it. You was like, "Oh, you did music?" Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. So.
Yeah, I didn't know that until he walked in the door. I thought he just interviewed. I just thought he was doing an interview podcast. I didn't know he do the music.
Yeah, so like we started doing music and everything, and then it kind of goes along with the branding thing, and I wanted to do something consistently. Like be able to put out something every week, and it's like, we don't write songs super fast, and stuff like that. So I was just like, it's like, what can we do? And so it started off as like we were just talking about our music. I was like, if we're gonna continue this, we have to kind of figure out something, and then like, so we just talked about doing interviews. So that's kind of how all this came to be. And it's cool though, it's like,
it makes
it's
a lot of
fun,
sense.
you learn.
Outlet,
you learn a lot of different things from a lot of different people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people have different ways of like the way they go about things, and like the way you write songs, you start with the chorus, and I love that because that's how I start.
Yeah.
Every song is like that's first place I'm gonna start because that's what
the
the
hook.
whole song is gonna be around.
Yeah, that's the foundation right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just interesting to get people together with different perspectives and from different backgrounds of life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was up for it after when he told me. I said, "Oh yeah." And then he showed me the channel.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh yeah. I'm gonna go talk to him."
Yeah.
Because this is completely different. We're in two different worlds or whatever. But so I feel like I'm sociable enough to where I can interact with anybody.
Yeah. Well, and it's like you're
Yeah.
talking about, like when you're doing music, everybody's in it, together in a sense of like we all have the same mentality, and it's
Right.
all. It's like we're all doing crazy
We
shit,
should all be lifting each other up, putting
So,
each other on a platform. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we really learned from this podcast, and just having the variety and
Camaraderie,
genres, and
Mhm.
but everyone's like got the same mentality. It's really
And
cool.
we all want the same thing.
Man,
So,
Even if you sound different,
use each
it's
other's
cool.
tools instead of fighting with each other and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
definitely.
So,
That's
But,
what I wanted to do. I don't see nothing better than doing something that you love doing every day, and on top of it, you get to get paid for it.
Yeah.
Or something you love to do. Like you was already doing this before you was getting paid.
Yeah.
But now you're getting paid for it. So that's like, what could be a better world than that?
And influencing the the younger generations
Right.
and stuff too, and same reason like you got into music. If you could do that for somebody, that's like a big goal.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that earlier when you were talking about like, you have something to tell to people, and like that's gonna stick with people more than just like some bullshit about like, oh, I got money and cars,
Yeah.
But no, like that's gonna stick with some kid, and that's gonna change his life, and that is the greatest thing about music to me.
Right.
Yeah.
See, my niece, she didn't even like. I got a niece, Zayla. She that's my sister's youngest child, and I came out with that video that's on YouTube or whatever, and ever since that day, like she's like, I got to say she's got to be like 60% of my views. Like she watches
Hell yeah.
every single day.
Yeah.
And she always, and every time when she do see me, she'll say, I was watching your stuff earlier. She's like, I want to rap. I want to rap just like you when I get older.
That's awesome.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, what you gonna rap about? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the best.
But I know I want to rap. I want to do what you do. So that lets me further know if it's just starting it like a few kids that just see me and it lets me know that I'm being watched. So therefore that makes it even more of a reason why I gotta watch what I say. Now because my kids too, so they're getting old too, where they understand what's going on or what I'm saying. So therefore I gotta really be cautious picky about what I'm writing and what I'm saying because I don't want to go off the deep end. I don't want to go off the deep end and it just be using all kind of vile language and stuff like that. I keep it to a minimum, but not every 5 seconds I'm using a cuss word or whatever. I feel like those are fill-ins. The cuss words are fill-ins. I can use something else. I can be more corresponding and make it sound right just using a real word instead of a cuss word.
It's just a syllable.
Yeah. Sometimes when you really need something and you're like, all right,
I'm just gonna throw a fuck in there.
Yeah, just a fill-in.
But it's so true, it's like you can usually, and that's how I've always kind of thought about music. Like it's edgy to swear and stuff, but for the most part you can, we're intelligent enough to come up with other words to use,
I've done that so many times where I'm like, I don't have a syllable here.
You don't have no choice anyway when it's starting to come, when it gets to the point where you gotta be on radio play. You can't cuss at all.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to take that fill out. Take that fill out cuss word out.
You have to figure out something else, for radio. Unless you're just gonna have like the silent, like
you
the
gonna
ones where
you gonna pay them to mute it every time.
Yeah. So about your album, so it's coming out hopefully April.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Lord willing, April. That's the deadline.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be. I mean, I got so much. I'm already done, so therefore I got so much breathing room. Like I'm so ahead of schedule, so it's like there's no way in the world it's not gonna come out in April.
Really
so
cool.
The way I'm visioning it right now, from November to April, that's just heavy promotion.
Stockpile that content, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
That's cool. Who are you getting to like mix and master?
Mr. Master would be my boy Action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep, the one that edited the video and stuff like that. Yeah.
Just like a production company.
He's solid,
pretty much.
Yeah. He's all the way around the board. That's
I was listening to a lot of his stuff earlier, man. I didn't know that was all him.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's good.
We're definitely gonna have his link in the description for you guys to go check it out for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about like doing a YouTube channel or anything, or just
later on down the road, like I want to get everything understood. Like I want to get like I haven't like right now. I don't even have my music page together. Like I didn't want to start doing all that the music pages and stuff like that until everything was coming full circle.
That's a good idea, man.
Yeah,
that's very.
I don't want to start touching it like I have a regular Facebook, but then I'm gonna have a music page Facebook and then a music page Instagram and stuff like that, and I got links to Reverb Nation. I got music. Oh, you ever heard Reverb Nation?
Oh yeah,
we're on it.
That's
I'm
a
on
pretty
that too.
metal place.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Reverb Nation's.
Yeah, I'm on that one too. My very first solo CD is on Reverb Nation.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
What was the name of that one? Is it under C Baby still?
yes, the fam presents C Baby. It ain't where you from, it's how you come.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Was that still on the C Baby?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The fam presents C Baby. It ain't where you from, it's how you come. You can also still get that on datpiff.com and Reverb Nation. All I gotta do is type in Dat Piff and just type in C Baby, C.Baby, and my thing, everything I'm doing that's revolving around me, it pops up. Like I'm my album will pop up, and then a feature that I did for my album with Action was that he did a compilation CD. It'll also pop up. I have some songs on there as well, so you can check them out. Okay. But I've progressed since then. It's been a few years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm doing it back full circle again. So therefore, you're gonna see it in heavy rotation now. I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah. Now it's just going.
Yeah, I'm just up and now because I know this is my calling, so therefore I can't stop. It'd be pointless. It'd be a slap in the face to stop, and I know I'm
gonna be the one to slap him in the face.
That's right.
He ain't gonna let me stop. So
you're just gonna pull up this clip when you say that anytime you're feeling like
anytime
you're feeling down.
I couldn't see myself stopping no way. No, even when I'm feeling down, it's when I make my best music.
Yeah,
when I'm feeling down.
Yeah,
there you go.
You gotta push
That's when you
through.
got the most to say, man.
Yeah, because I got a different. I got a different emotion and I can't. Sometimes I catch myself like I kind of catch my mouth now because I used to have a real attitude problem back then when I was younger, and I just fly off. I go off a reaction instead of thinking. But now every time that I run against, I go something against, I'm having a bad day, then I just start writing.
Yeah.
Instead of saying it to the people, instead of saying it to you, I just put it in my songs, and then I won't say no names about nobody. I won't put no names, but I make it sound real complete to where you know that I've been through it that day. He's having a bad day that day. Whenever he wrote that, he was having a bad day that day because you can hear it. You can hear the pain in his voice. Just what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I make it. It's hard to explain. I make it sound. I put it together so perfect and within a like that chorus. Like I'm saying, like I always like to start with a chorus like that. It's like I'm in a box now, and I'm just zoned in. I can just stay right there, and it's easier when I know there's something. I'm just dealing with it emotional, and then I just let the pen just. I'm not even writing it. It just write itself. I'm just putting it together like a puzzle.
Right. That's something.
That's wise.
Yeah, I really respect is just being able to come up with stuff. We struggle with lyrics.
Yeah, no shit.
Very hard. Because like for us, I feel like melody is just like the singing parts and everything. Like that's usually what we'll kind of try to figure out first.
Spend a lot of time on that, and then lyrics kind of get pushed aside. We're like, no, figure them out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm the king of that. I'm more like
y'all don't like to do it the day of. Like if you come up with a chorus today, you won't write the verse that day. Like I feel like I do that sometimes, but I don't like to do it because like I'm not. It's off of emotion, so therefore I'm not gonna have the same energy or the same emotion like I did when I wrote it. Yeah, I like to do it, attack it that day of. So therefore, if it doesn't work, then I know that I at least try because it was an emotion of how I was feeling that day. But see how you wrote that chorus, it might not match up to the next day or what you're writing because it's a different. You wasn't in the moment. It was all organic at the beginning of it. Yeah,
I think it's case by case. I mean, some days, like you said, it's effortlessly and it just comes out. And some days I could sit here for hours trying different things. I'm like, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Yeah. So
go on and do it anyway. You can't. It's a hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Game. So therefore, you might not catch them right there that day. You know what I'm saying, with that song, but the next one you probably will.
Yep.
I'll never like I don't never critique like if I do it, I'm never gonna if I make a complete song and I hear it and I play it back after they mixed and mastered it down and I hear it, I'm not gonna go back and you say, you know what, I could have did something different. I could have that second verse I could have cut that out and wrote a whole nother one. No, once I do it, it's done. Yeah. Like I'm never gonna dictate. I'm never gonna down or second guess what I was feeling the day of or what I was thinking. Like I'm never gonna be my worst. I am sometimes my worst critic, but majority of the part, if I write a song, I'm never gonna go against it. It's final. I'm never gonna go back on it. If I didn't get it this time, they don't like it. Forget it.
That's true, man. That's a cool way to put it because it makes sense of, when you're writing in the moment, you're in a different mindset or like feeling than you are going to be, a couple months later. So like, of course you're going to, possibly feel differently about something. That's a cool way to put it. Never heard it like that. Yeah.
That's good advice. That's something I could learn from. For sure.
I can't write about how this girl broke my heart today.
Yeah.
And then don't write the verse till 3 weeks later, and then 3 weeks later, I'm back with her.
Yeah, right.
Good point.
Yeah.
It's not going to feel the same.
Yeah, like, you got to break up with me again.
So now I'm going to talk in third person.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. I like.
Or go deep, or go back, or if you got a memory bank like that, or go back to that place. Like sometimes I do that. Now I go back to that place. It's very rare though. But like some songs on this album, it's only be like 10. It's only gonna be 10 on the album. But it's gonna be my best 10. It's gonna be a straight go through. Like you ain't gonna be able to skip none of them.
Yeah.
But I've made like 30 of them though. I made like 31 or 32 songs. But I'm gonna keep the best 10 though. To narrow it down where it's gonna be undeniable. Like there's no way y'all can't say like from beginning to end. Y'all gonna know. Oh yeah, I see why he called himself TV ready. Like everything is to the T. Like it's undeniable. Like there's no way in the world they're gonna not understand what I'm going through because I'm gonna have it. From age 8 all the way to 60. Like it's gonna be something on there for somebody.
Yeah.
This may just be one. Now older people, you know what I'm saying, I might use more like old school samples and stuff like that to get catch their ear.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the album name gonna be called again?
I Am TV Ready.
I Am TV Ready.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll be looking forward to it, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna stay in tune with you guys, man. Matter of fact, he got your information now, so therefore, when it does get to that point right there, I'm I give it to you or whatever. And now, if you ever have a free day, you want to do a podcast review on it or whatever.
Oh, sure, man.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I like to do that. I like to be here, or I like to be in a position where I can see it and let y'all and let y'all and just tell me, like the whole thing, just like the first 1 or 2 songs, and just talk about it, you know, because I like I like good and bad criticism. I just like to see where everybody is got to feel that. But just please be honest about it. If it's trash, please tell me it's trash. Please tell me it's trash. Don't hide it back. Just be trash. Yeah, I mean, just don't be trying to be humble about it and then say, yeah, it was alright, it was decent. No, man, it was trash. I didn't understand it. I don't know what he was talking about right there. I like that type of stuff.
Yeah,
so therefore, that'll make me know the next time, he didn't understand it. So let me write it a different way. So therefore, they'll understand me or slow it down, like use a type of melody or cadence.
Right. Yeah. No, man, we were jamming your song today, and it was been stuck in our head, so it's a good thing.
That's still stuck in my head, man.
Yeah.
Which one? The trap?
Yeah.
The day of, I lost my job. They called me. I'm getting ready for work, and and they called me saying, "No, don't come in. You got something on your background." I'm like, "What do you mean, something on my background? I've been here for like 10 months at this point. Like, I'm gonna get hired on now. So therefore, what? So y'all made me feel like I should have just stayed temp.
Right.
This was gonna go on. I was so mad because I was making good money, and then I was like, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I'm like, man, this is crazy. And then the same day, my boy Action hit me over like, look, you want to shoot a video? I'm like, wow, this is the thing I'm talking about. Once again, with God, he always brings this music stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? Like in the heat of because I was so frustrated that day. I was so mad. Like I was numb to everything that was going on. I'm snapping on everybody. Like anybody that called me, anybody I didn't seen that day. But then he called me and was like, man, I want to shoot a video. I'm like, okay, look, we can shoot it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what I'm gonna do? I'm like, he's like, man, but he said, I want to pick what song I want to do, and he's like, I want to do a trap one. He chose the trap one time. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh no, man, I got something. Yeah. I said, well, I got something way better than that. He's like, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna work. And that just wanted to, like I was saying that he's seeing something that I didn't see.
Right.
He knew that they was gonna like it when I didn't. That's why I said like the ones that sometimes the ones that you think is gonna be the best. That you should run with. That's what they're not like. That's what they're not running with. He went with something real plain, James. I'm like, I could have did something that like this is my first video in life. Like I could have did something way better than this. And you're like, nah, it's gonna work. And it did. You know, it's like what? It was at the end of July. Like we're almost like 2,000 views already now. Like it's not much, but just for me to be my first video, like it was going like just to watch it within a week go up to the roof like 500 views like within like 5-6 days. It's like man, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. Heck yeah. So you gonna shoot a couple more
visuals? Yeah. See how I want to do it is I want to do like 2 or 3 visuals and just hold on to them. I don't want to just release them. I just want to hold on to them, and then when it's time to like as I'm promoting the album and letting them know it's coming, as it gets closer, I want to do like one before the album comes out, and when the album comes out, the day of, and I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. And the day it comes out, I want to release one.
Yeah.
and then just look on different platforms and see what gets the most views, and then go off of that and see what the fans pick, and then shoot a video to which one it is, or whatever. Or if it's already one that I've already they've already liked or I've already shot, then I just turn back around and just do a remix to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do like doing a remix kind of go into that? It's
As far as a remix,
Yeah,
like if I was gonna do the trap one time, I would just, as far as probably change out the pattern of the beat a little bit,
Features.
and then a
Add,
feature,
like, features,
and then I
gotcha.
add features
Yeah.
to it. I've always wanted to do like a video where I got a live band behind me. And like that, like I've never seen a rapper do that. You know what I'm saying? Have a
Yeah, it'd be
video
tight.
and they have a live band, like a heavy metal band. You know what I'm saying? Doing his beat, like
I
doing
ain't
the
no
whole.
one now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, that's the type of stuff I like. I like live bands and stuff like that. It's dope.
Yeah.
Especially with the rap scene, like that's very dope. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it'd be cool.
They have a band. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same beat, like it's
I saw some guys. I can't remember their name right now, but they were like they played drop tune guitars, like heavy ass guitars and bass and shit, and just rapped over it, dude. Gave me chills the whole night.
Dope.
Like,
Yeah.
it was so good. Because just like it's that energy. Because you know, like the real instruments bring that energy,
Yes.
and then you know,
Yes.
Live
so.
bass, man. Nothing better than live bass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, just like your chest, you know, and then
That
just
song-
It's a drilling, and then the crowd is into it and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I
yeah.
like that, man. Them live bands, man. That's what's at. That's
I
where it's
remember
at.
when that song "Party Like a Rock Star" came out. It was like
Yeah.
a rap, but it was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
rock star instrument. I mean, instrumental stuff. It was dope. It was a hell of a collaboration. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Or when Lil Jon did Crazy Train when he
Oh, yeah.
sampled that.
Yeah.
Dude. That would be wild to see live, like if he had a band and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's the same kind of energy thing, you know, so like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I actually got into a group that was kind of heavy metal. It's not necessarily heavy metal, but it's I guess you can tell me 3 Days Grace.
There's
Oh
guys.
yeah, hell yeah.
It's one of my favorite bands, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bro, I was in a vape shop and I heard one song and it was the Love Me or Hate Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was fire. Alright, that
hard.
I was like, who is singing this song, bro? He was like, it's 3 Days Grace, but ever since then I've been listening to that music.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
awesome.
hard.
Yeah.
And
I
so
found
then-
them when I was like, God, probably like 10 or something. I
Yeah.
remember
For
just
real?
like,
They've been
oh
around?
yeah, yeah, just
They've been around for a while.
1X.
How old
Their
are you?
album, I'm 25.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, their album 1X. That was like my first. Shit
Yeah.
was bomb.
Yeah,
But
they're pretty
it's
good.
cool.
They got some good music.
And they call what? 3 what?
3 Days Grace. What genre is it?
It's like
just
rock.
alternative, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna let you hear it
What
one
else?
week.
Yeah. Let me hear that when we
Yeah.
when we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do, like, especially being in, like, one genre and wanting to sound different from everybody else, is, like, listening to other types of music and gathering influence from that. Like, I don't really listen to metal anymore. I just listen to pop and R&B mostly.
Yeah.
That's...
See, I always wanted a vision. See, I wanted to do the outthinkable. Like I've always had a vision of putting songs together with people you're not supposed to have songs
Yeah.
with, like C Baby and featuring Elton John or something like
Hell
that.
yeah, yeah. That's
Something
cool,
like-
but I mean, like, that shit's cool. I feel like, because it's different,
Yeah.
you know? And now's the time to do it because we're probably coming to the time where people are going to start doing that stuff a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because I think everybody thinks it's cool and they're like, why is nobody doing this?
Yeah.
You know, so.
That's the only
Right
way.
about that.
You
Yeah.
you got to be in a situation to be on the other side. You got to be able to your music's got to cross over
Yeah.
to everybody, not just not one aspect of
Right. Sure.
nationality. Just it with everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that dude, Lil Nas, that did Old Town Road?
See there?
Like,
Speaking of
Like,
Miley
that-
Cyrus.
Exactly.
like he mixed rap and country together, and people were like, "Fucking sounds good." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of backlash behind
yeah,
that
that's
too.
true.
Hey, man.
He got
That's good.
sued for it too.
Oh, did
Did
it?
it?
Oh,
I didn't
shit.
hear
Yeah, he got sued for it. He ended up being a country singer's. He used the beat and he used the whole sample, and the dude had it, and he is suing him for like. It's to the point where like he would not get no money off this song. Like he's only
Yeah.
getting kibbles and bits. Like the only way he could get money off of it is doing a show, like show money.
Yeah.
As far as the labels and the percentage and stuff like that, oh man, he owes all that back, man. They just sued him. I can't think of it's an old guy too, man.
That guy that
He's about 70 years old now, and he finally somebody heard it. One of his grandchildren let him hear it. He was like, "This is my stuff," and he put it up, and he had it up on the YouTube, and he had a whole cadence, the whole patterns of how he made the beat and everything. And dude had it. I said, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
That's nuts.
I also wonder like how much of that is because like you can only do so many things with music. Like how much of that is coincidence and like how much of that is like actual like blatant like this person stole that. You know?
I think it's tough. If it's just a vocal melody, I would give somebody the benefit of the doubt. But if it's like the beat and the vocal melody, then
that's
I
when
would
you
be
go
like,
at them.
yeah. So I just saw Yellow Card was suing.
Oh yeah, Yellow Card was suing. Who was that? I just saw that today too.
Yeah, I just saw like a quick headline for like 15 million. Yeah.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's it.
You talking about Travis Scott?
No, Juice WRLD. He
okay.
dude got sued. What's that song?
There's a song that like,
Easier said than done. I know I don't want it with my heart instead of my head.
Yeah.
I feel all the shadows in my
I
bedroom.
actually listen to both songs. I don't think they sound that similar.
Well, that was a vocal melody. It was like the vocal melody that.
And he took the whole background of it and stuff like, without the drums and bass and stuff like, but the melody, like the patterns of it, was the whole dude's stuff. Like it was similar.
Sampled like
it was the same.
much,
it was the same thing. It was and it was a hit song back in the '80s. Like when he used. Dude blew up off that song in the '80s, and he went back and did it again. So, that's plain and simple. That's that's obvious. I gotta have my money for that.
Right.
But like you said, how do you justify it being ironic or is it?
It's tough.
I think they have some rule, like it has to be like what 75% different. Or something
I don't
like
think
that.
there's any rules.
Yeah,
there's like attorneys.
Well,
that
no, because like
specialize
I think
in it.
they made like with the whole Vanilla Ice and Queen thing like way back when. Like I think they made like this has like a beat in there that's not in the original, so it's okay or something like that.
Yeah, it's a little slight difference.
Yeah.
They came out with a movie, didn't they, about them, didn't they? Queen?
Yeah.
What's the name of
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I still
It's
gotta
called
watch
who?
that.
Yeah, I
Bohemian
know.
Rhapsody.
Is it on Netflix yet?
I don't think so.
Gotta be
I
getting
don't know.
close.
It might be on
It's been out for a
HBO.
minute.
Hold on, what's it called
Been a while
again?
now.
It ain't been that long. It's been out about...
Bohemian
Yeah,
Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Just like the name of the
I've
song.
heard it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'm thinking about is the song.
Yeah.
I heard it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah, because I was seeing a preview when I was incarcerated. I seen them. I said, man, they finally came out with one. Because I remember that they've always had that song. I remember in Wayne's World, and they was Wayne's World. They was coming down in the mobile, and they was singing the song.
Yeah,
Nothing
if you're gonna
really
spew.
matters.
Oh man,
Classic.
good shit.
Yeah, that's the one.
But all right, we're
One of them had. He was talking about he had
Yeah.
AIDS or something, right? It doesn't really matter or
Freddie
something.
Mercury,
Yeah,
Freddie Mercury. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what the name of that's what the
had
song
AIDS.
is. Nothing really matters. Nobody cares and stuff
I
because
was like,
he had
what?
AIDS and shit. And I think the whole group was gay, wasn't it?
I think they were.
Oh.
No.
I don't
Ryan
think
May,
all-
the guitarist? No.
Yeah, they said
I mean,
all
it's
of
cool
them.
either
I seen the
way.
trailer. Yeah, all of them was. All of them was.
There's some band. I'm trying to think of what band. Like either they're all gay or bisexual.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah,
Is that
I think.
really?
I think it is too. I heard.
Yeah, Red Hot Chili
We'll
Peppers.
hear in the comments.
Yeah.
You're wrong about
Let
that.
us know.
Yeah,
They're wrong.
now.
Hey,
Hell
we're
yeah.
not perfect.
That's good. Red Hot
It's
Chili.
cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
Either way.
Red Hot Chili headline would be like Red Hot Chili Peppers sues band with 156 subscribers on YouTube.
Thank God
For
for
false
editing.
allegations.
Hella in depth.
Yeah,
False allegations.
but our camera's flashing,
Yeah,
so
we're losing it.
That's cool.
Yeah, guys, appreciate you guys
Yeah,
being
thank
on
you
for
so
sure.
much.
Hey man, no
Good
problem,
shit.
man. Till next
Yeah,
time,
it
It was
dude.
dope. Thanks.
Good to meet you, man.
Yeah,
You
hell
too, man.
Can't wait for the new tunes.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We'll
Appreciate it, man.
definitely get you back on. Do
You already know.
review
TV ready up in
podcast.
this thing, man.
Cool.
Fam Entertainment, y'all know what it is.
That's right. All right.
Links in the description. Check them out.
Yeah, buddy.
Until next time.
You
Deuces.
know.
Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for notifications. If you want to take it a step further, we got a Patreon page. Help videos like this keep coming. Thanks, guys.